Hi everyone. So today I was gonna visit the aquarium. So after my taxi dropped me off, used the escalator, went up, and then so this is Sentosa Island and it has like a lot of attractions, and I was like, oh, I was gonna go to Universal later. I didn't because I was too tired after working 3 hours looking at fish. Anyway, got my ticket, made the walk down to where the aquarium was. I got scanned in and I went in. And if there's one thing with Singapore, there is always an escalator somewhere for you to get to. So anyway, this was the entrance, and when I tell you, I was blown away. Now, obviously, it's my first time seeing something like this, but it was beautiful. Like, I was just God the creator, God the creator. So this was like the entrance into the aquarium, and just looked around a bit here, and then I'm like, oh, look at this. That was a bit of a jump scare. I was like, oh, look at this, look at this. Oh, wow. This is nice, this is nice, this is nice. And then I was like, okay, I'm done here. What else can I see? So I started to go like inside and, just move around, trying to get as much footage as I can get. Guys, this place was full. There were so many people. So I think it had to do with the Chinese New Year. So everybody was just free and on holidays and just, yeah. Came into the hallway, and so this hallway had like different aquariums, like mini aquariums that were like suited for a particular species, or I don't know, a particular I was about to say genre. Oh my god. This was where the crab was. And so beside each aquarium they had like the name of the aquatic animal that was there, the botanical name, the just basically details about, I did that. I showed a bit of it. Just basically details of what that animal, fish or whatever was. It was quite educating, honestly. And then this was, what was here? I don't recall. Yeah, it was this fish that had like needle-like mouth. I made a mental note, but for some reason I do not remember. And I went to the next one, and he had this really cute fish. Next one, and this was like giant prawns, but for some reason they refused to show up. They didn't give me a cameo. Then, guys, look at how beautiful these things are. Just, God is an artist, really. And this was the giant eel. And then just led into this, the end of the walkway was this room. Would I call it a room? I don't know. And there was this giant aquarium in the middle of it that had like, except for sharks and dolphins, I think every other thing that I saw elsewhere was here, save for the sharks and dolphins and the jellyfishes and the crab. But you get what I mean. But like, it was so colorful. It was really, really, really beautiful to look at. And then I noticed a man in the scuba gear or diving gear was like in the pool, and then I got curious. I'm like, oh, what are you trying to do, sir? What are you doing? So it turns out that he was like picking fish from one end, bringing it here and whatnot. I was like, okay, that's very, very interesting. And of course, I was intrigued and I wanted to see what he was doing. So it turns out that he was basically just moving something from here to the next point. I'm like, oh, so you're redecorating. Okay. But it's crazy how, like, this is literally a perfect mimic of the ocean. Like, well, that was another aquarium, and walked back down the hall, and then I noticed, oh, they had like this magnifying glasses here, so you could just see what was really going on there, because this is supposed to be, I think, I don't know. I should have edited this thing immediately, because now I'm forgetting stuff. And this was like eels, but they were very creepy because they looked too much like snakes, and I was out of there in like immediately. Guys, look at this fish. This is like the Nicki Minaj of fishes. So graceful. So graceful. And these ones were cute, but I can't find something or someone to describe them. And then I went to the aquarium that had the dolphins. Guys, I've always wanted to see a dolphin. Actually, it's even on my bucket list to swim with dolphins. It's on my bucket list. Anywho, I didn't really spend so much time here because apparently they were too busy to come and pose for me, come and pose for my camera. They were just all over the place, and I'm like, yep, seeing you next. Down the hall again, more mini aquariums. This was one. Nothing really stood out to me here, so I just passed it. And this one had like these fishes that looked like pineapples. Next, I think this part, like this section, was literally the highlight for me. God. These things are so beautiful. Like, jellyfishes are so beautiful. Like, I was just, in my head, I was like, God, the creator. Ha. Then I walked down to the next aquarium. As usual, you have information, writings on the wall in the hallway about, since we were in the jellyfish section, about jellyfishes. And look at the next one I saw. Guys, like, need I say more? Need I say more? And then look at this. This one looks like a cupcake. I don't know. It was just cute with like very short legs. Like, yeah, this one looks like a cupcake. Then this one's something moon jellies, and they literally look like the moon. The colors, everything was just like mind-blowing. And then I took the stairs to the next floor. So yeah, to the next floor. And this was like, I think this was the biggest aquarium in there. This one had the stingrays. I think this was mostly stingrays though, and some other fishes in there, but the only one I could really name was the stingray. Yeah, and in this pond, the fishes were like moving together in schools. So yeah, a group of fish is called a school of fishes. If you didn't know that, now you know. And then of course I have to make a cameo because really it's my video, and I just wanted to have a shot of me actually appreciating it. And then the stingray made eye contact with me, and you need to see the way I turned like, nope. No. Like, true. Be like, say I don't want to pay for this particular one. So I left and went to the next one, and this mini aquarium had this fishes that were like, I cannot for the life of me recall the name, but they have wings. Like, they were flapping their fins, not wings. They were flapping their fins in the water, and I just like, oh, the birds of the ocean. Oh. Next, it was this. These were like really, really small fishes. Like, I literally had to zoom in to be able to see them. Next, the Nicki Minaj of the fish. So Nicki Minaj had her own aquarium in this place, as it should, because I'm in the Queen. And then I was able to get a glimpse of the lab. Like, everything that is literally man-made, that was made to mirror what it actually looks like in the ocean. So they're testing the water, they're testing the pH level before they introduced anything to it. They're testing even I don't know if you can see, I don't know if you can just maybe zoom in or something. You could see like they had nursery. They didn't just put the animals in the aquarium like that. They had like nurseries for every species. Like, do you know the amount of work that goes into that? It's just mind blowing. And this is flounder. Like, this is just so beautiful. And then next was I think this was the seahorse. No, it wasn't. I honestly don't remember what this particular one was, but sorry guys. And then I had to walk down to the next session. And this session had the seahorse. Yes, I knew it was closed. And you had one of the staff in there cleaning the aquarium, so I just tried to zoom in a bit, and it was 2 seahorses. And the only thing I could just think about was how seahorses literally transfer pregnancies to the female seahorse transfers the pregnancy to the male seahorse to carry to term. Very interesting. I wish that could be done for humans. And this was the dragon, the sea dragon. It's just like the way the horse looks like a horse. This one literally looks like a dragon. And I was so fascinated because this is the first time I am even knowing that, in the ocean there's actually a dragon. Mini dragon, ball dragon regardless. And it just tells you how much of the ocean we do not even know about. Like I read somewhere that the ocean, like the study they've done in the ocean, they've not even covered any tangible percentage of it. And this was the razor fish, because they look like razor blades, honestly. They're like very slender and sharp, like have sharp edges. And they were swimming upright. I do not remember the name of this, but I just thought it was cute and made videos of it because look at this. And it was really majestic. It reminded me of a porcupine, if that makes sense, like the porcupine of the ocean. Next aquarium had this session had the most colorful fishes. Like, they were so colorful and so beautiful to look at. Like, I cannot even explain. Like, God is God is really an artist. God is indeed an artist. I decided to show a bit of footage to see how they were able to put rocks and whatnot that you really find in the sea. Move to the next aquarium and more species that you don't even know existed, honestly. Just look at that clear blue ones. That's really pretty. So these ones had small fishes, the petite ones. I'm sorry. I'm just letting my intrusive thoughts just take over. Whatever comes to my head, I'm just saying it in this voiceover, more like a commentary. And then this was the highlight for this session because it had every color you could think of. Blue, purple, pink, yellow, orange, you name it. They were so pretty. And this black and white one just reminded me of a zebra. I hope it's called zebrafish. Oh my god. More fishes. There's actually a diver in there. I don't know if anybody caught that. And look, a baby stingray. Cute. Really, really cute. And then I moved to the next one. This one had like still small fishes, but way more than it was in the other one. And look at this guy. Just look how majestic. I don't know. I feel like, you know, when a person knows they are fine in real life, like the way they carry themselves, I feel like some fish know they are beautiful and also do the same thing. Like there's this, dare I say, aura. Would you believe that that thing that looked like a socks is actually an eel? Talk about pretending to be who you are not. Because how is that a fish? How? Just how? Really? That's a giant eel. That thing that looked like. Anywho, this is the final part of the tour where you had the sharks. Now, I really did not want to spend so much time here because making you be saying now when I can't come now you come here. Hey, that's never happened before. The shark has never bust the glass, but I just like, okay, yeah, sharks, nice, ooh, cute, ooh, let's get out of here now. And then this boy was like, mommy, baby shark, baby shark. I'm like, bros, you have mind though. And then I went to look for a really safe distance to look at it because I really want to like look at the shark and really admire it, but from afar, from a very safe distance, if you know what I mean. So I was done looking and I'm like, you know what? I have tried. Mind you, this thing I just compressed into what, 18 minutes or 19 minutes. Literally took 3 hours. Guys, look at this one. This one had like double. What's that? This one had like double fin. It was really cute. And I think I've said cute like 1,000 times in this video. But I'm trying not to edit the voiceover because it's more of a genuine, honest commentary on how my visit to the S.E.A Aquarium literally went. So, yep, at this point, I saw this double fin shark again, and I was like, that's my cue to leave. Maybe if I see it the third time, it will be coming for the glass. So I did just that, guys. I left.